Hello and welcome back to our playthrough of the first hour of Bethesda's first-person shooter Prey. This is the second and final part. So when we left you, we were just really trying to find our way into the next area of the complex. We found some spooky offices filled with aliens, or are they, which were apparently staffed by the people who were monitoring and controlling protagonist Morgan Yu's life. What we don't know is where we really are. Morgan Yu's apartment appeared to be on Earth, but then that turned out to be something of a smokescreen. She was really within this giant warehouse. Perhaps soon we'll get to find out where they really are. Meantime, let's burrow through some emails to try and work out what the hell was going on. And I'm still hitting monitors with wrenches because of the left click F to use crossover. A lot of the emails are quite cryptic, you know, they're quite open about the fact that they've been essentially experimenting upon Morgan, and that they seem to know something about these shape-shifting mimic life forms, like these guys. See how they attack is they sort of strike at you, then they run off and hide as something, and you've got to play a guessing game as to which object they might be. I guess if I get guns later, maybe I can just spray the whole area with bullets and hope for the best. But it's that sort of paranoia I think is fundamental to this game. Always on your toes, not taking it for granted that just because an area is quiet, you are therefore safe. Oh, hello. Looks like we've got something a bit bigger. Not sure how that counters a sneak attack. So still not sure what the origin of these baddies are, if they're an actual alien, if they're a human science experiment, or if, you know, maybe they're the people really running the show. Lots of references to machines being broken there. I don't currently have any repair skills, but that's clearly a feature we can look out for. Looks like I can smash frozen mimics, and I have a gun. And 2 medkits and glue. This appears to be the glue gun. Here we go. Immobilizes targets and can also be used as to make climbable platforms. Now that could be very interesting. These sort of hexagon things I can use to jump about. I'm sorry, I just paused it here to take some notes for a minute, but we'll be back in just a second. In the meantime, here is Prey's pause menu. That's got everything you need, right? You can see we've got freedom to save anywhere. It's not a checkpointy game, which is always a relief on PC. Lots of locked doors and key codes to find, so the careful hunter will be able to find their way to all sorts of hidden areas. Let's see if I can freeze these lads. Yeah, that slows them down. Haven't totally got to grips with the weapon selection interface yet, because by default it's bringing up this wheel you choose from, but I imagine there will be some quick select direct shortcuts. The wrench isn't too much use when there's 3 of these buggers in play, so I'll have to be thinking about using the glue gun a bit more than I was. Freeze and splat, freeze and splat. It's got a Bioshocky kind of method. I do like a bit of melee in a first-person shooter, even though it's normally the most lethal way to play. Lethal for the player, I mean. Snacks. Can I get snacks from the cafe? No, locked. Notice the design's a lot more sort of regal and, dare I say it, sort of Trump Towery than the sort of more minimalist future apartment stuff we saw earlier, but that turned out to be a fake. So we're a bit more Bioshock, to be honest, with that you know, retro meets sci-fi kind of fusion. Neuromods. So this is the leveling up system whereby Morgan essentially jams something super unpleasant into her eye to gain extra abilities. And we've got hacking, we've got kind of health bonuses, lifting heavy stuff. That's useful. I've seen a lot of things I would like to lift up but I've not been able to because I am a puny weakling. Security seems to be more combat related powers. So, you know, we're kind of, that's a bit of the System Shock, bit of the Deus Ex there. Clearly quite a lot of freedom to choose the kind of character you want to have, if you're just a straight up fighter or if you're kind of building things to do better, or I guess hacking your way through this whole complex, which is how I normally like to play. Hacking is more fun than writing down keycards, key code combinations. The Euromod displace down there is doesn't suggest this is an entirely cheery technology, does it? Just checking stuff out here. This is nice. These sort of LCD screens in the background. If I pointlessly whack them with my wrench, it breaks them. Nice little arcane details there. Should we go to the lobby, or I feel like I didn't really get much of a look around here. Oh, hello, more of you. Looked like he was waving hello there. I don't know if he was about to transform into something or if he was summoning a buddy. This is where the glue gun came from. Now see, if we look up to the left, that kind of looks like a hint, doesn't it? Looks like something I can climb onto. Here's somebody's body with more glue canisters, thank you. I wonder if I build a little ledge with my squirty glue gun. Sort of wish they hadn't made it white, but I won't say anything more about that. So I can get up. And, oh hey, I believe we've DIY'd a shortcut. So that makes this quite a special weapon. It's not just for freezing the baddies, it's for kind of overall navigation of the game. Here's the broken lift shaft we were looking at earlier, which I wasn't able to climb up, but there was another way. I think I saw that before I chose it there was a repair option on the lift as well, so that possibly would have been a third method. If I'd have chosen the right Neuromod, then I could have fixed the lift and taken a ride to this little mezzanine here. Not a lot of doors seem to want to open, but I'm finding some goodies. A Disruptor Stun Gun. I wonder what this does. Oops, disappear quickly. I think it said it only worked on human targets. I haven't found any humans to fight yet, but that suggests there's going to be different sorts of enemies later on. Unless, of course, the mimics turn out to somehow be humans. I don't know. That's the old unbreakable glass there. Are these clues to the keypad? I'm wondering. Do those patterns tell me what I need to press? It doesn't really align. Just trying to trace out one of the patterns they had there. I don't have hacking 2, so no dice there. I'll have to find the code for some more Neuromods. As I said in part 1, so normally I'd be scouring every inch of the environment for every code, but I've kind of got an hour-long time limit on me here, so I want to... Oh, that didn't work. I was trying to make myself a soft landing. Yeah, I've got an hour-long time limit, so I just want to make sure I see as much as possible rather than just spend an hour reading emails. Let's go to the lobby now. We've been in here for a while. A mysterious contact named January is guiding you to the main lobby of this facility. She has now guided me there, so I presume that means she's going to pop up with something new to say. Here we go. Right, finish loading. Shotgun. Always a relief, a shotgun. I know how a shotgun works. It's the close range weapon that, as long as you can get right up in their faces, just helps out a lot. The glue gun doesn't feel particularly good at dealing damage, it's just about freezing people. Oh, I can pick flowers. I wonder what that's about. And hello! So, it sort of seems that we are not on Earth, but instead, just have a little drink to steal my nerves. We are in space. But perhaps not for long. That doesn't sound good.
You need to get to your office. I've updated your map. There's a video you need to see.
Lots of Bioshocky detail here as well. Is it Rapture in space? So I need to get to my office. That means that somehow my own character is very much aware of whatever's going on here, even though at the point at which we started the game seemed to have no awareness that she was anywhere but in her nice apartment on Earth. Yes, I will take a lemon peel, thank you. I'm presuming it's the mimics who've basically slaughtered everyone here, but it could be something else has happened, because a lot of the humans don't seem to be particularly good eggs. Just try and get a view of space here. Transtar, that sort of looks a bit like the corporation I work for has sponsored a planet, or owns a planet. Couldn't quite tell if that was Earth or not either. Get used to this glue gun as a means of kind of mantling around the place system. That's quite handy. Oh, there's that big lad from earlier. Let's see if we can freeze him. Frozen him now. Let's shoot. Oh, I think I might have blown myself up there with by shooting him while he was stood next to an exploding canister. A rookie mistake. Hopefully checkpoints and autosaves have been kind. Not entirely. Not that far back there. Notice how messed up that guy's face was. These are not simple killings. Something worse is going on, whatever these mimics are doing to them. Powers again. I'll take the shortcut. Whoops, probably shouldn't have done that. Grab her stuff. You got half health, but hopefully it's enough as long as I don't shoot the bloody barrel again. He said I will use the barrel and deliberately shoot it. That worked. Another Neuromod. Let's do some levelling up. Can I steal some different clothes? Shame, green and white's a nice look. Just heal. What happens if I try and put out the fire? Yay, it worked. This glue is some pretty clever stuff. Stick them on your Neuromod. I saw there was a mimic just approaching me there, but it looks like, thank God, the game freezes when I'm in the skills menu. What should we go for? Let's have heavy lifting. Chuck a few filing cabinets about, why not? Spine in a box there. Carrying a hat around for no reason, just blind optimism that I could have put it on, but it seems not. The evacuation. There's, I haven't got the time to read all of that right now, but there's, you know, growing hints about what might have gone on for real in this world. Shuttle bays. But honestly, people, banana peels, tidy up after yourselves. We'll have some noodles though. Smash and steal. So I'm trying to find my way to what is apparently my own office. You can see the little objective arrow there. I'd be surprised if I couldn't turn that off in options, but I haven't been able to burrow into those yet. Locked, locked, and unsmashable. But I reckon we can use this little ledge, can't we? Yeah. Ah. Definitely more than a touch of the head crabs to them. Staff lounge. Oh. So, he hit us a chair. That little bastard. I feel like I just used up all my glue. Does this disruptor even work on these guys? No, seems like not. It did say it was only for humans, but it's worth a shot. They are very fast. Shotgun's not the most ideal weapon for the little guys. Recycler. A lot of junk. How does this work? That's one thing. Turn it into useful materials. Hold down F to transfer all the junk. Okay. What now? Oh, the big recycle button, of course. This reminds me of the DeLorean's engine in at the end of Back to the Future. Bright new future of renewables that we all desperately need. A little bit of politics there. Use cigar. So now I get what all the banana skins are. I can turn them into materials that presumably I will build more useful stuff like ammo with and medikits later on. Is this where I came in? It was, wasn't it? I haven't really got my bearings yet. It's got a big space, which is good. But I guess I need to spend some time living in it before I really understand how it all sticks together. Do you think I can wander across these sort of hanging sculptures? Let's make a platform and see. Whoops. Well, it would help if I could correctly jump to it. Cost a lot of health, so I don't know how many times I want to try that. But I bet there is something like that. The game seems to be set up for creating your own path. Meantime, let's go further up. Executive officer. Ooh. So another little bit of Aperture Labs to that that gun. It's quite portally. Seems like it's on my friend though. It is a friend, sorry. I like the artwork on the walls, sort of a bit Rothko-esque in a way. Just wondering if I can get up there, but it doesn't seem like it's a bridge to anywhere useful. A key card. And some emails. Bianca Goodwin. Just trying to see if there's any, very quickly see if there's any passwords in here. Key code is 0423.
The code to your office is 0451.
Even in the future, even in space, they haven't learnt to not just send their passwords by email. Whoops. There's the so before I was just hitting the keypad with a spanner because of the left kick F issue. Now I sprayed it with glue. Hooray.
This has been your home for the last 3 years. The video
My
should be your
office.
workstation.
Oh, I thought the other place was my home. Is it me, or does January sound just a little bit computery? Maybe some sort of AI, or maybe it's a vocoder. Hard to say. Email, you made it. Yep, you told me. Somebody's cross with me. I don't know why. Here's the video on the main screen. Where's the screen? Oh, there we go.
Hello, Morgan. Tough day, right? If I'm talking to myself,
VR video without glasses. Now
yeah,
that's
I
the
shot
future.
holes. I know. I'm sorry, but it's permanent. So the first thing you need
Hello,
to know
Morgan.
is you can trust January. It's an operator, a sort of backup of you and me. It knows what you've forgotten. We've been testing a new kind of neuromod based on the Typhon organisms, mapping their neural patterns onto ours. Problem is, when you uninstall a neuromod, it resets your memory back to the moment you first put it in. That's why you forget. There's supposed to be a process that brings you back up to speed between test runs. But if someone could just skip that part, turn a single day into your entire life. Well, that's exactly what Alex did. The question is, why? You're not going to like what I have to say next.
Some secrets there, but can I trust myself, or is this a total recall system situation rather? With different personalities telling lies to each other in a battle for control. I could go for that. Meanwhile, Alex is claiming to not be a baddie. Who do I trust, myself or what I believe to be my brother?
Sorry, Morgan. Alex cut us off from the Looking Glass
We're
servers.
basically end of things now. I just couldn't resist one more recycle.
Calvino's workshop in the hardware labs. He invented the Looking Glass technology. You might find a way to restore the
Looking Glass servers, nod nod, wink wink for old
another way to help you.
immersive sim fans.
Good luck.
Thanks, January. Well, there's the end. Thank you for watching. I hope that was useful to you, and I'm sure we'll have some more to say about Prey very soon. Bye bye.